So, on our first episode of the series, we're going to actually highlight a member of Agrotrax, a self-described music sanctuary for electronic tracks from all over the world, with an ever-growing online presence and a notable amount of success in the club scene in places like Amsterdam. Sort of a quasi-label for underground smaller acts to get started, owned and run by Dutch DJ Tjade. And the man behind this track is Jordan Rafferty, better known by his stage name Dart, who just came off his own collab last year with fellow Agrotrax member Kyle Starkley on their big summer track Dance and Move. And look, if you liked that song, you'll enjoy this, as it's even more of a throwback than that last one, reminding me most starkly of late 80s Eurodance in the vein of Technotronic. The beat is bouncier, the samples are more minimal yet feel much better integrated, and I like how the track builds and evolves, stripping away elements before then bringing them back with more layers than ever. And it is very danceable. You're going to be throwing your hands up to this one, if you can sit through its full 6-minute runtime. But believe it or not, as someone who has more frequently been critical of this genre than some others, I personally found the payoff very satisfying. I especially loved the very spare bit halfway through. There was something so cinematic about that single synth line underlying that ever-consistent sample, and did help the song feel better paced than it otherwise would. And look, if I was nitpicking, I would say that the length does kind of get to me. The radio edit will probably cut it down to 4 minutes or less, and that's honestly for the better, provided they only cut out the parts that are essentially filler. But for a first entry onto this series, I'm really happy with this one. Fair play, Dart. Looking forward to what you can bring us next time.